Hi guys, it's Ali again for alanspire.com and another session of AskAliK. Now today we're going to be talking about the Ken Burns effect made by award-winning documentary filmmaker Kenneth Burns. Now the effect comprises of an image, well, a very large image, and basically it pans from one part of the image to the other. Or you can just zoom in from one part to the other or zoom in at a specific part. But it's the idea of making images movable to give off a better story for your storytelling in Premiere Pro or any video editing system you use. Now when Apple released Final Cut X, they introduced the Ken Burns effect as part of their library, and it's within the toolset. Now the way it's really easy to do it through there, but it's kind of tricky to do it through Premiere Pro. So we're going to show you how to do it in Premiere Pro. So let's jump right in. Alright, welcome to Premiere Pro. Now I've already set up the project. It's 1920 by 1080, so it's a HD file and it's at 20 frames a second. Okay, so let's start. First of all, if you want to just drag and drop any image you want, just resize it. Let's just drop some audio in there and we'll resize that up to there, and then we just zoom in a bit. Okay, now to do the Ken Burns effect, really simple. The way I do it is I just align in the middle, click on that, just stretch this, just stretch this out. Alright, you go to the motion area and you work with here. So the scale is really big, so if I just want to kind of push this up, the way I want it is I want to start from him. Okay, so let me just so I want to start from him. So he's like this dude smoking, looking to the right, and so we've aligned that. We're happy with this. So you click these two little buttons here. So select that one, and actually I don't need the scale. So let me undo this. I just need the position. Yeah. And then we just move over a little bit. Yeah, I'll explain why I'm doing it in the middle, and I'll in 1 second. And then you just slide the image over. If you like working in here, you can click on this little icon here, and you get like these, and then just hold shift. But I'm not too keen on that. So let's just change the size to, so let's do 1000. 100 is fine. Alright. But my computer is just getting really slow. Alright, so that one is good. I think I need to zoom out a bit. So if I just go back to here, yeah, and select the scale, and then just come back here and scale this down a bit. So let's try 70. Nope, 70 doesn't work, so you know what? Just forget the scale. So now the reason I have them in the middle is because when it gets to the edge, it starts to get fiddly around here to grab hold of this. And when you get to here, see, it goes black because what happens is it loads up. See, the last frame of this is actually the first frame of the next clip. So when you get to the end, it doesn't show you here. So I normally work somewhere in the middle, and then I just grab hold of this and just throw it across here. Okay, so the next thing you do is, if you just check the skip, if you look at it, it's a nice simple one. If you want to select both of them, actually if you just select this one, right click on it, go to Temporal Interpolation and set to Easy Out, and then select this one, right click, go to Temporal Interpolation and set Easy In. So what happens is, if we just open this up here, you can see here that this one eases out and then it eases back in slowly. So we're done here, so we just throw that across here, grab that and chuck that across near the end. So let's have a look, go back to the beginning and play. Okay, there you have it. So it's very simple to do, and it's very effective in your storytelling. Now, if you have a lot of images, it better than just having one image. Yep, with audio. So instead of, see, that's boring. It's very boring, and if you're speaking for like a minute or two, it gets really annoying for the viewer. Whereas like this, you can see that the eyes are leading you, that you're leading him towards something else. So it gives off that, it gets the viewer to watch for a longer period. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is, if I just put this back in, I'll show you something else. Now with the Ken Burns effect, it's not only moving, panning, you can actually zoom in and out. So what we'll do is just go back again, go to motion. I'll zoom into this guy first. This image is huge. I mean, really big. Okay, so we'll just zoom into his head. Alright, so we just zoom into his head. Alright, set position and scale, jump a few blocks back, and if we just zoom out to where we want it. This could get really fiddly if you're using really large images. Select these two and just go to easy out and select these two and easy in. Yeah, you can, I think, if you select, yeah, okay, so just throw these across here and this across here. We should have a nice simple zoom out. Now you can do this while panning, so you can zoom out while you're panning to give you off another story. Or if you zoom out and pan but in an aligned place, you don't really see it. See, I've moved from minus 2320 to 107. You don't really see me moving, so the position, it doesn't look as if it's moving at all. So again, that's another technique you can add to your editing arsenal. The last thing I wanted to show you while we're messing around with images and stuff like that, so just checking out the image again, and it's a really cool feature. If you just select the image, now if you click, I'm going to just set this to 10%, and if I just click here, now can you see this if I just zoom in again, yeah, can you see this little icon here? It's a circle with a cross in the middle. Okay, now what that is if you go down to here, it's actually the anchor point. Now you can move the anchor point, it moves the image. So for instance, if we set the anchor point, let's see, set the anchor point to be on this guy's nose, you know, in between his eyes, yeah. So we've aligned the anchor point right in between it, in his, just to the left, to the right, okay, in between the eyes. Okay, so we've done that. Now if we just click here, if we just zoom in, I don't need to pan anymore. So zoom in, so like just fill his face, keyframe that, jump a few blocks, keyframe, zoom out, we can zoom out up to here. Okay, alright, again if I right click and go to Bezier, let's have a look. Okay, so if we just select this, throw it here, select this, throw it here. Now look, I haven't keyframed the positioning. I've only played with the scale, and I've set the anchor point to the place I actually want. Well, and there you have it. In a few minutes, you've mastered the Ken Burns effect. Enough to make Ken Burns himself happy. Now, if you want your questions answered, please don't hesitate to contact us. Now, you can either hashtag us, hashtag AskAliK, tweet to me at AliKarim360 or at AlanSpired, or you can drop a comment below. And last but not least, please share, like and subscribe. Thank you.